Chapter 3. Hope should be heard. Slade. On my way through the subway, I thumb a harmonica. My favorite one. The one engraved with a prayer. I can't read the prayer. It's Italian or Latin, but its cursive hypnotizes me and calms my hummingbird heart. They're close. I can sense them. Or perhaps I'm paranoid. Probably both. But if I don't play, I don't eat. And if I don't eat, my mind will mutiny. Again. I could steal dinner. It's my usual bet. But the city's up in arms lately, so best to play it safe. Safe. No such thing in Kassé. Lucky for me, and luck is rare for me, rush hour bedlam distracts the commuters. As they dive beneath the Martian surface, they rip off air masks, goggles, and gloves, then unzip dust suits to collarbone level, tossing solar caps over shoulders as some would hair. Mars is habitable. That's what Earth tells us. By habitable, they mean lazily terraformed to feel less like prison and more like home. They filled Valles Marineris with water, then filtered and piped it northeast to Kassé, the sole Martian colony. The exodus of star children. Within an impact crater, our city stands, a smart glass overworld and an industrial underworld. The underworld is safer. Inside buildings and subways, we can breathe the air, but outside, in the cold, dusty desert, we must wear air masks and dust suits to survive. Greenhouses struggle to make enough food. The days are temperate, the nights are frigid. Constant reminders, we don't belong.
Hey kid, play our anthem.
A white-collar type shouts. I cringe at his outburst. Everyone's always so loud, and the subway is the loudest. But it's also the safest. A beehive to hide from wasps. The subterranean esophagus of the Martian beast.
Yeah, play it loud.
Another adds.
You know it?
Of course I do. Every star child does. It's a forbidden tune. A stunning musical string. But I can't attract more attention. Can't. I whisper, because talking burns my ears.
You afraid of the Bone Lords?
The first asks. No. But they're afraid of me. They're afraid of us all. Humans evolved. Some of us, anyway. We star children can star shift, bounce between matter and energy at will, and stop time in the act. It takes immense effort, so we can only star shift a short while, hence the lingering need for subways, solar cars, and skyships. But this miracle was enough for Earth to banish us here, out of fear, to this desolate existence. Bone Lords are star children too, but they're star children who work for Earth. They believe we're all slaves to control, to sedate. And if not for the Order of Roses, we would be.
Oh, come on, just one.
A third commuter begs.
Hope should be heard.
The crowd billows. Too loud, too bright, too much. And I dig my fingers into the harmonica, will it an anchor to see me through this storm. Can't. I repeat. Someone scoffs.
Good luck paying for dinner, then.
I'm lost again. Forgotten again. One of the hive. One of the stars. A hazy constellation only ghosts can see. Rage rises within me. A fire on the horizon. The world flares, and I weaken, a feathered shadow on a melting lake. People grow tall as titans, monstrous colossi with me as their pet. Every shoulder brush is a psychic amputation. Every crowded surge is a volcanic undertow. I urge myself to think, breathe, move, escape. But human stench clogs my nostrils, and cottony panic coats my tongue. Rusty dust smears the floor, a Martian threat in her city of blood. Footprints mar this sandy path as boots shuffle through chalky metal. Naked pipes jut from titanium walls like arteries freed from a broken heart's chambers, and trains sleek as antique bullets roar through tunnels with time's eternal fury. I collapse to a knee as the roar overtakes me, submits me, forces me to genuflect to all I am not. Commuters ignore me, continue with their evenings. This place doesn't affect them as it affects me. The train is a train, the tunnel is a tunnel, but to me, it's a zoo of brutes, an orchestra at full blast. Creations strain against a symphony of struggle. Deafening is an understatement. Barbaric is more apt. Cruel is most. The harmonica shakes in my hand. Or maybe the shaking is me. Chicken or egg. But cause can't change fate. I withdraw the instrument from my pocket, unholster my weapon, and blow through reeds with a whisper, with a prayer. The song is old. Older than Cassé. A song called Londonderry Air to some, Danny Boy to others. A song with many names and lyrics and dreams. Each note calms the current inside me, and riptide slows to a steady, oceanic pulse. Wave in, wave out, brushstrokes upon a shore. But one thing yet jabs, a stick in the sand, and I'm stuck on this stick, in this sand, in this song. Something is not right. I survey the usuals that stampede through the subway. Top hat Jack, chapped lips Seema, the bearded drones, the uptight chiefs. Then I zero in on their dust suits, scan for anomalous details. A broken zipper, a cracked air mask, a splintered lens, a scuffed boot. But besides a few uncharged solar caps, nothing satisfies my hyper-aware scrutiny. What itches my subconscious? What tickles instincts earned from a lifetime on the run? I play louder, set the harmonica as my compass, weave through the throng in search of a poisoned needle in a toxic haystack. People toss star coins into my solar cape's pocket, Martian currency forged with Martian iron, engraved with a 9-pointed star, our symbol, our brand, our emblem of doom. Well, of course I notice. I notice everything with no filter, no reprieve. But I've trained my hyper-specific mind to chatter in the background as I focus and fixate on the odd, on the off. There, to the right, at the subway's edge, above a brand new wanted poster of yours truly, my likeness shimmers on the smart glass billboard. She glares at me, and I glare at her. 23 years of fight-or-flight reflexes cram into a wiry, anxiety-riddled frame. Copper eyes with golden cores, warm brown skin, ruby scarf around my scar, silken mahogany hair streaked with blonde, ponytail to tie me together. Loose hair frays my soul, unravels my identity. I could punch before I could crawl. I could kick before I could walk. And because of this monster, the monster they made, I spot the aberration above my poster. It winks. I wink. It winks again. And when it does, I'm gone. The tracking beacon rotates on a hinge, disguised as a light bulb, but light bulbs don't move. Its indigo gaze hitches up, then down as it hunts for my shadow, for my ghost. Adrenaline floods my system, and my world narrows to this hidden hallway. Forward, onward, downward, into the entrails, beyond human reach. No blueprints reveal this corridor's location, but an accountant did on the way to his mistress. Years ago, that was. But you always remember your first. I didn't mean to kill him, but he meant to kill me. So I turned the tables on the sorry adulterer and learned how to win, how to cheat. Survival is my queen. Now upward, backward, eastward, always onward. I loop over my path, braid a retreat, and their footsteps crescendo. They always do. I can pick a pocket, swipe an ID, hotwire a solar car, mask any persona. But they always find me, though they never keep me. I'm recognizable as the sun, yet slippery as the sea. And even with my heart in timpani, I run on, and I run far. She's here! Shit. Here we go again. A bone lord screeches around the corner and points a white-gloved hand at me. Her dust suit is pale as bone, the uniform of the damned, of imitation skeletons that haunt my every waking and sleeping moment. I turn on my heel and sprint opposite her accusation, but she screams my name and alarms blare its curse. Too loud, too bright, too close, too much. I squeeze my harmonica, stem against its smooth shell, and charge toward a closet that once served as an escape. Another figure blocks me, this one in scarlet, red as his namesake. Odd. The order out in the open? Roses usually play their cards close. He points at an adjacent ally and disappears across the subway. It could be a trick. It could be a ploy. But I've neither time nor luxury for speculation. I take the alley and plunge farther underground. My pounding heart choruses my pounding feet as I charge through mystery toward freedom or farce. Why would the Order of Roses help me here? Help me now? And is the powder behind me them or Bone Lords? Slade. Behind me, a hiss of my name. More alarms, and the alley bleeds red. No Rose to save me now. Two wraiths slither through the tunnel and starshift. Light sears in timeless swords as they pierce the universe and arrive near me, or near where I was. Because I've starshifted too. Farther ahead, but I don't know where I am, so I can't go far. It's far enough for hope, though, and I shimmy sideways up a stairwell. They starshift, I starshift. We ping-pong through the subway as a twinkling constellation. Breath burns my throat. Blood hammers my ears. Muscles shriek in protest, and nerves tighten to snap. I fuck up. They don't. My latest starshift is too short, and they overtake me. Hands cuff my arms and shove me to the floor. My jaw cracks on metal, and air wheezes from my lungs. I thrash, flail, kick, scream. But I'm empty. No fire, drained to a fleshy husk. A knee pins me down, and Mars crashes through my fragile brain. I overload, explode, twist and turn and break free. The Bone Lords throw twin punches. I grab their wrists and matchmake. Their knuckles crush each other's noses, pulverizing cartilage. Gory torrents gush from their nostrils, and they grab their faces, blinded by pain. I cup my tender jaw and run, starshift, till I surface the subway and don my mask, spread my cape. It's dangerous to walk above, but a storm's stirring, and dust veils my escape. This is not my plan. Schedule, routine, sanctuary. This is spontaneous sacrilege that drills through my norm. I'm the opposite, the antithesis, its nemesis and rival. Breathe, count, calm, repeat. I remember the doctor's words and attempt her instructions, but every breath is too loud, every number too wrong, every repetition a gong. The tide rises within me, an electric surge, a boiling kettle, a threatening earthquake before the volcanic eruption. I can't function in daily life, never mind a life shattered with assassination attempts. What did I do? Why kill me? Somehow, I wander through smart glass skyscrapers, around veering solar cars, through reddish haze, to where I always promise I'll never go, to where promises always die. Come in, child. You'll catch cold in this storm. Her voice soothes me, a grainy lullaby, and her kind black eyes narrow in a soft, maternal scold. She's tall, bald, dark, regal, and stands in her doorway as queen of her domain, always waiting for me. But your family, I whisper. I can't. You can, and you will, the doctor says. The nameless one, my salvation and savior. Stay for dinner, and let me see to that jaw. Guilty, I obey. I have no other choice. By now, Bone Lords crawl the subway, and skyships scan the surface. Inside is my only refuge. Here, I hand her the star coins my harmonica earned. It's not enough. Not nearly, but it's a start. She huffs, insulted. Keep your money. Your company is overpayment. My company is a death sentence. Well, we're all a little wild, child. Now come in. You're letting out the warmth.